All right, everyone. So today we have a little late, but nonetheless exciting unboxing of the Pixel 2 XL. So this is Google's latest flagship. This is the XL just black version because the white and black Panda or Stormtrooper or whatever you want to call it edition is super backed up for 2-3 weeks. We have the just black version. No tape on the box, no need for the unboxing knife. So we're just gonna get right to it. So this is, like I said, the XL version. Has the fingerprint reader on the back here. It says, how can I help? Just start with OK Google and squeeze the side of your phone. So this phone, kind of like the HTC phones, has a squeeze feature. When you squeeze like this, it activates Google Assistant. So that's kind of neat. This Pixel does also have no headphone jack, as you can see, USB-C for the charging port, and it has a single SIM slot. So this camera does have the highest rated camera according to DxOMark, with the iPhone 10 being right behind it. This has a single shooter instead of the iPhone's dual lens setup. All the magic happens within the Google AI in this phone, versus iPhone has a little bit of AI and mostly with the lenses. So a little different there. So we have the phone. Not gonna unwrap it just yet. In here we have welcome to Team Pixel. Looks like we got some books, SIM tool. Let's get started. Probably tells you how to turn it on. Yep, quick adapter, be safe. So you got that. I'm gonna need the SIM tool in just a second. Put that over there. We have the adapter for transferring content. So there's that. We have the great headphone dongle. They were charging an absorbent amount of money at first, Google was, and then they reduced it to just $9. So that's pretty cool. And we have the USB-C to USB-C charging cable. So there's that. And in here, I do believe we have the quick charging power brick, which I believe is very similar to the ones that came with the normal Pixel of last year. So we shall see. But let's get to the meat and the potatoes. What everyone wants to see, the phone. So let's take this off. Bam. So like I said, this is the just black version. I think it's called just black. Let's see what it says. Yeah, just black. So on the back here, this has the kind of like soft touch and has the glass on top, which is similar to how the first Pixel had, except the first Pixels was down to about like here. It had the fingerprint sensor in the glass. Camera has a little raise, and you can see, or you can feel the flash, so it's not covered by glass. And the Google logo is a nice little embellishment there. Very minimal marking. You have just a few little symbols down there, which you barely see. Edges are the same texture as the back, so that's pretty nice. And the glass has a very slight curve to it. This does have dual front-facing speakers. So let's turn it on. And there it is. So this phone was made by LG with Google's partnership, and the normal Pixel was partnered with HTC. So this has the full screen, almost full screen display, has dual front facing cameras, not dual front facing cameras, dual front facing speakers, single rear firing in the back camera, and a single shooter in the front. So while it boots up, I am going to need this adapter for when I need to transfer some things. I don't know, this may be my next daily driver. To be honest, while this boots up, I was talking a little bit about iPhone with a friend of mine, and after the month of using the iPhone 10, you know, it's a good phone for sure, but I'm not necessarily super, it's great, it's expensive, I'm not super impressed by it. But, you know, pictures are great. The Animoji is very cool and things like that. I'm just not necessarily 100% sold. I guess on iOS, there is a special spot in my heart for Android. So while I set this up real quick, take a quick pause, get my information in here, and get back to you once we're going with that. So give me just a second. So just a quick little update. I'm transferring data from my iPhone to this phone. So what you do is you plug in your adapter here with your original cord, go through a couple steps, let it trust sign in with your Gmail account or Google account. And like it says right now, it's checking for data with a few minutes left. Again, I'll be back once this is all done and I'm into the phone so that we can kind of take a peek and see what Android Oreo is all about, as well as how this phone here works. So be back in a second. All right, so we're back. We are in business and we are all set up. It is starting to download some apps, sync sync contacts, photos, and things like that. It's pretty easy transferring things over to Android now, especially with Google Photos. This phone specifically lets you transfer your messages and things. So, I mean, you can see I have a bunch of messages here. Should have my call history, I bet. Nope, doesn't have call history, but still, nonetheless, I mean, it's really not a big deal. All your stuff does transfer over. So, I mean, first impressions, I've used the phone for like 5 minutes. It's nice and fast. Everything's working good. Screen's obviously nice, beautiful screen. They did have a lot of problems going on with the screen. I mean, right now, as of this very second, phone doesn't look like it has any issues. There you go. Video's a little more in focus now, but everything looks good. Viewing angles aren't bad. I haven't tried anything with the speakers yet. I don't want to play any music for copyright reasons, but I am looking forward to using this for a while and coming back with a comparison between this and the iPhone 10. I also want to do some photo comparisons. I actually want to do a quick, simple speed test, not anything like editing content or crazy like that. I mean actual just opening Google, opening the camera, things like that, and how fast or how quick that is versus the iPhone 10, Apple's latest offering. So I look forward to using it. I look forward to getting back to you guys with some new information about what's going on with it, my reactions, my hey hope, butt is in the camera. Look forward to coming back with what my thoughts are exactly and where we're gonna go from here. So this was the Pixel unboxing. So far so good. Nothing seems wrong, nothing seems out of the ordinary. Looks like it's a great phone. Oh, real quick, how quickly it unlocks. So just a quick second, I think the OnePlus 5T is gonna beat it just because of the animation, but I will say it's nice to have the fingerprint sensor back. It also does have, if you can see, let me try to get close, the wallpaper is animated, so it does do that. It looks great, and you hardly notice it when you're actually just using it because of how it moves, but it looks great. So this is the very first look for me, at least, at the Google Pixel XL2. I look forward to getting back to you. And once again, this is Jared from TechWorks coming at you with the Google Pixel XL2. Stay tuned for more information on this, the OnePlus 5T, a little bit of comparisons here and there, and we'll go from there. So some good videos on the way, and we will see you then. See ya.